Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. A video I didn't already make earlier today, but my mic was turned off, so I have to redo it. Yeah. So really quickly before this video actually starts, I want to let you guys know that basically I have redone my Patreon awards. Now this was going to be the second big announcement going on in December, and it's about my Patreon rewards, so I didn't think I was going to make it a separate video, so I just thought mention it at the start of this one. So if you want to check it out in the description, please do. Obviously you don't have to donate anything. I don't expect anybody to donate anything. The fact that I have 2 Patrons right now is mind-blowing to me. So if you want to check it out, there's a link in the description. If you want to suggest anything else you'd like to see as my Patreon rewards and things that should be moved around a little bit, then please let me know. I'm looking for improvements on it still, even though I did just redo them. But if you guys have anything you want me to put on them, then please let me know. On to the loadouts. So we're going to start off with the Scout. Now these are meant to be Christmassy loadouts, alright? So you're going to see some very wintry ones, some more Christmassy type style ones, and hopefully it's just going to be great. So this is the first loadout we have. Basically, the festive weapons don't really matter. I just wanted to put as many of them on these loadouts as I could. But we have the BMOC, we have the Mercs Muffler, and the Big Man on Campus. Now, this loadout is kind of just meant to be a general wintry one. You can't really get a Santa loadout on the Scout because he doesn't have a beard, because he's just in high school, I think, or college. He's in college or university or something like that. But either way, he can't grow a beard. Like, there's no beard cosmetics that I could find that are like proper Santa beards for him. So yeah, you know, there's that. So instead he's wearing a scarf and a jacket. The jacket can be changed with whatever jacket you want. I just feel like the Big Man on Campus works quite well with the Mercs Muffler for some reason, and that's one I've chosen to go with. The next one, we have the actual elf loadout. There isn't really a shirt that works well with this, so I've just left it plain. So instead he's just got some shoes on and a hat on. So yeah, that's great. The problem is with this loadout, every time you're running around, all they can hear is like the bells on the feet just keep going. So if you're trying to be sneaky and stuff like that, I wouldn't recommend this loadout. But if you want to be an elf, like, I think this is pretty good. Like, I think that's a pretty good loadout. The next loadout we have is obviously going to be a Santa Soldier loadout. This is something that appears every Christmas and everybody wears it. And it was more popular a few years ago before the gift bringer was here, and it had the Kringle collection in it instead, which you could still use if you want. But if you want to do like a proper Santa loadout, the gift bringer is the cosmetic to use. But like, I think the Kringle collection used to be so like, I don't know, just so popular because Star used it and stuff like that. So Star was like the biggest TF2 YouTuber at one point, and he was for quite a while, but then he like stopped making videos and stuff like that. But either way, he used the Kringle collection a lot, which is why I liked it to start with. But this is the proper Santa loadout you can get for the soldier. You can use a different style on the Allfather if you want. I just really prefer the Thunderstruck one because I think it just looks much better. But like I said, you can use the other one if you want as well. And obviously we've got the Santa hat there. The next loadout, there isn't a next loadout. I lied. I was joking. Ha, epic prank. Anyway, onto the Pyro. We have, like, I don't know with the Pyro. The Pyro was one that I found a little bit more difficult. I've just tried to make it like as wintry as possible while still having a Santa hat, because that means Christmas. That Santa hat right there, that means Christmas. You better know that. So we have the Sub-Zero suit and the Winter Wonderland wrap to go with it. And I think it looks alright, to be honest. I think the Santa hat works kind of well with the Sub-Zero suit. Not 100% sure why, or why I think that, but I think it does. Next, the Winter Wonderland wrap just kind of works well with it. The Blizzard Breather would have worked. I think it just clipped a little bit with the stuff that I was going to put on there. Yeah, it clipped a bit through the jacket, but it still works, I guess. Like, I don't really know. I also included, sorry, the Blizzard Breather in it. No, I didn't. I don't even know these loadouts, but the Blizzard Breather was going to be part of the second loadout. It just didn't work out. But this loadout is meant to kind of be more like the person who stays indoors, gets really nice and warm during the winter and like cuddles up in a really nice big blanket and stuff like that. So that's what I imagine the Pyro to look like if they were to do that. I mean, the head warmer indoors, not the best idea because it's a hood and you look a little bit silly, but I have my hood up right now, actually, so never mind. Let's just carry on with the video. Anyway, he's got the North Polar Fleece on, which looks like a very comfy big jumper. And he has the Stockton loaded because he's so excited about Christmas. He's got his stocking strapped to his side. So yeah, I'm not going to judge him. Like, it's his choice. That's a fashion statement and a half, I guess. So yeah. Anyway, onto the Demoman. It was meant to start on this loadout. I've recorded this video before without my mic on. I've already told you guys this. But we have the B-Mock, the Sub-Zero suit, and the Allfather. I really like the Allfather and B-Mock together. Don't know why. But this time his beard is kind of like eating his jacket. Or his jacket is kind of eating his beard and half of his face as well. So I don't really know. It's kind of weird, but at the same time, like, it kind of works because he looks like he's leaning into the side of his jacket, like he's just walking around like that. So that kind of works, I guess. And he's kind of Santa-like because he's got the hat on. And yeah, the Sub-Zero suit is just meant to be like a wintry thing. So you guys really know it's Christmas because he's wearing something so big and like puffy and stuff like that. Next loadout, this is kind of meant to be just a more like keeping warm loadout. Like I said, there's going to be some wintry ones in here that aren't like strictly Christmas, but it's more Christmassy than any other loadout, I guess. So we have the Tough Stuff muffs, we have the weight room warmer, which is just a big hoodie, and we have the Mercs muffler, which is a scarf. So all the things you need to keep warm, because this one has earmuffs as well. Right, that's 2 hats for the price of 1, and it's pretty good, you know. Like, I feel like this loadout kind of works well together. You've got a little bit of clipping there, so maybe don't use the loadout if you really don't like clipping. But I don't think that looks too bad, and it's really like small compared to, like, you're not going to notice it if you're fighting a Demoman and he's wearing this loadout, you know. So it's still pretty good. Anyway, okay, that's just kind of spoiled the next one, and I completely forgot that was there. So we're going to ignore that and pretend that just never happened. So this is the Santa Heavy. So the Soldier and the Heavy are the only 2 classes you can really get the Santa loadout on, and I feel like the Heavy works a bit better because, you know, everybody thinks Santa's like this big guy and he's got a big belly and stuff like that, and this Heavy kind of fits that a bit better than the Soldier, mainly because of his like his size and his shape and stuff like that. I'm not saying the Heavy's fat. This kid, he's like, I don't know, this man is very strong, because that gun weighs more than me, and he's just lifting it up. And I'm not a short person or a skinny person. So, well, I am. No, we'll just leave that. Basically, he's very strong. So I'm not trying to call him fat. I don't know. But he fits the whole Santa idea much better than the Soldier does, and the Santa look much better than the Soldier does. So it's the same cosmetics anyway, just on a different, whatever. On to the next one. We have the Yeti. And I don't know if this counts as a wintry Christmas loadout, but it's the Yeti. It kind of works because Yetis live in snow. I can't even speak. Like, what is going on? Anyway, Yetis live in snow, so that means it's Christmas, right? That's how it works. So the Yeti works. I haven't even done the contracts for these. Somebody just donated like all of the cosmetics, and look at that. That is absolutely terrifying. Like, if you zoom in a bit more, let's go through his nose. Oh god, the Heavy's been eaten. The Yeti's just eaten the Heavy, and he's just kept him inside. I don't think that's how eating works, but either way, it's a very spooky looking face. I mean, I'd be scared if I saw that. Like, just imagine this thing coming towards you in the street. It's just like looking at you with his dead yellow eyes, like, hi, I want to be friends. No, I don't want to be friends with you. Anyway, I don't know. It's late, okay? That's what. It's late. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. This was meant to be done by now, but no. Anyway, we have the B-Mock, the Allfather again, and the Dead of Night for the NG. This is meant to more be as like a Santa loadout for the NG, but he's not like, I don't know, he doesn't have the right cosmetics to quite make him Santa. So we're just going with the Dead of Night instead, and it works quite well. The NG looks pretty cool, and he rocks this stuff somehow. So good on him, good on him. And then we have this guy is kind of meant to be like, you know, the really happy, like, big guy on Christmas that's eating a load of food, having a great time as well. Let's add that in. He's having a great time. He's loving it. So that's meant to be this. Like, it would work as well with the Rancho Relaxo, which I added exclusively for this, but it doesn't show me it. So I can't show you what I was meant to kind of show you. So we're just going to leave it out. But there's a loadout, and it's pretty cool. And the NG kind of suits this big happy like guy that you'd see on Christmas time. So anyway, onto the medic. We have the B-Mock, the Heat of Winter, and the Ruffled Ruprecht. I don't know if I say that right. I still don't know how to pronounce that word, and it's been in the game for quite a while now. So once again, meant to be more of a Santa loadout for the medic. This is a medic, not the NG, but It's meant to be more Santa-like, and I think it works really well. Like, I prefer this beard to the Allfather on the medic because this one was designed specifically for him, rather than the Allfather, which was designed for the soldier and the heavy initially, and then just got changed onto most classes. So I don't really know, like, I feel like that works much better on the medic than the Allfather does. And the Heat of Winter looks really cool as well. The BMOC, obviously getting that Christmas spirit in there, and it's just great overall. Like, this is a really nice medic loadout, and you can easily change this with a random hat as well if you wanted to use it at a different time of year. Like, I didn't realize that was going to work that well, so, you know, we might leave the modest on there a little bit later. Who knows? Next up, I don't really know what this is. I just kind of threw it together because I wanted 2 medic loadouts, and he has so many, like, festive weapons that I wanted to put, actually, I don't know. He had more festive weapons I wanted to put in loadouts, so I made this. He has a snowman. We have the return of Denka, our Strange Rain Unicorn, and we gave away another Strange Rain Unicorn as well, like, a while ago. But either way, like, this was meant to be a big thing on my channel. It never really happened. I kind of stopped using it after I got the self-made Blappico badge, but either way, it's still pretty cool. And then we have the Angel of Death, because I didn't just want to reuse the Heat of Winter, but it's still more of a, like, I don't know, it's a big coat type thing, not really, but I don't know, it looks kind of wintry, and I'm running out of cosmetics for the medic to put in a winter loadout, so it's going to have to do. It's going to have to do. Next up, we have the Sniper with the BMOC, the Dead of Night again, and the 5-month Shadow. Now, the 5-month Shadow should be white, really, but I don't have any white paint, and I don't know where my white 5-month Shadow went, so yeah, we don't have one, unfortunately, but if you did paint it white, it still looks cool, but leaving it brown actually works quite well as well, so there's that. So obviously the BMOC Santa hat, that's the hat of Christmas, and the Dead of Night to make it look like a Christmassy jacket. It doesn't really work like a Santa jacket at all on any of the classes, but it still looks pretty cool, so I'll put it on there. I have a strange one because I unboxed one ages and ages ago, and I don't know, kind of happy about that. So on to the next loadout. This is meant to be more like I said, a wintry loadout rather than a Christmas one. Even though he's wearing a BMOC, yeah, this is meant to be more just like a keeping warm type thing as well, because he's got the snow sleeves on, he's got the Mercs muffler, he looks wrapped up and ready to play in the snow. I don't know why he'd be playing in the snow. He's a grown man, and he's in Australia. Well, not in Australia, but he's Australian. So right now I think it's summer over there. Like, that's how it works, right? Australia's backwards. But yeah, like, I don't think they get snow that often. I might be wrong. I don't know much about Australia, so if I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments, and if I'm right, then please let me know in the comments, because I need some people telling me I'm right now. I really need it. Please help. And this is the next loadout for the Spy. We have the BMOC again, the Dead of Night again, and the Mercs muffler again. Now, the Spy isn't really that Christmassy. I'm going to be honest here. I don't think his mind is with it. I don't think he's in the Christmas spirit at all. That almost rhymed until I added the extra words on the end. But either way, I don't think the Spy is the most Christmassy person, so I think he'd just put a hat on and just wear a regular jacket and a scarf, and that'll be it. So that's what this loadout basically is, and I can't really say much more about it because the Spy's kind of boring, and he's kind of a boring person, but I mean, he might be an interesting person, but just not around Christmas time. Like, I don't think he enjoys Christmas. So then we have, hello? Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. The loadout server's just died, I think. Or he just doesn't want to change. Typical. I can't believe this has just happened. God damn it. I tried to be smarter than the item servers by going into here and changing it to the hat I wanted, but it didn't work. So I'm going to have to wait until this is done so I can show you it, and that's going to suck, and I'm going to have to go to bed even later. So this is great. It's great. I'm really happy about this, as you can tell by my voice. Okay, so a little while later, the item servers are finally back up, or everything's fixed, and I can actually change to the loadout now. So this is the one I wanted to show you. It is the Ebenezer, the Ladykiller, and the Sneaky Spats of Sneaking. The Ebenezer and the Ladykiller are painted purple. You don't actually have to do it like that, but this is kind of the loadout that is meant to be Scrooge. I believe the Ebenezer is his hat anyway, so it does say it's the Ghost of Christmas hats donated in true Christmas spirit by the Steam user, whatever, and Yeah, I think that's meant to be Scrooge's hat. I'm not too sure. I don't really know that much about it, but this is meant to be the spies set for him not enjoying Christmas and to look a little bit more like Scrooge, who was a businessman and stuff like that. Loads of money, very rich man, and that's why you need to pair the buy a life taunt with it, because he's just throwing money away. I mean, I don't think he would do that, but who knows? Like it's a thing in TF2, so you may as well. So this is meant to be more like him not enjoying Christmas, as I've said before, and him being like the grumpy one and stuff like that. So yeah, like it's a pretty cool loadout. I do quite like it, but I'll probably be sticking with this loadout a little bit more because I prefer it just to the other one. I don't really know why, but that's just me. So anyway, that is going to do it for the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. This one took quite a while to put together because I've been waiting for this item server to come up. I was trying to do like a few transition things at the start, which you won't see in the video because I got rid of them all because they sucked. So I spent too long messing with that to have nothing to show. So that kind of sucks. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see any more Christmassy videos, let me know in the comments what your ideas are and stuff like that. I've got quite a few, and they'll be coming out over December, so I hope you're excited. Giveaways are coming soon as well. Just need to sort a couple of them out. Make sure you check out my Patreon in the description below as well, if you are interested in donating and helping me out a little bit. You don't have to, obviously. Like I said, like it's a completely optional thing, but I would appreciate it if you gave it a look anyway. So anyway, thanks so much for watching the video. Hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you all tomorrow with another one. Goodbye.